In this demo, we'll be looking at how to modernize a Power BI report or dashboard and natively integrate that onto Power Apps. You would have lots of Power BI reports and dashboard, and you don't have to redo them. All you could do here in this Power Platform is make it look more modernized and fluent for user to view and work on those data sets. It's just a sample of references where Power Apps could be used to build really good UI friendly dashboard visuals within Power Apps for the end user. It definitely uses the data driven design visuals. The solution components that's used in this app is, of course, Power BI. You do need Power BI connector and Power BI desktop to edit and publish those reports. In Power Apps, and I'm using Canvas apps to show the native integration of Power BI. Let's get into the app demo and see how it looks. I'm on my tablet and I'm going to open the app, and what you see here is digital Power BI visuals with data sets coming from a dummy data, and all these data sets are actionable, and you could configure these data the way that you want. It could be a sales dashboard, or it could be a production related dashboard, it could be performance related dashboards, and various dashboards that you already have in Power BI. You could bring this by click and configure in Power Apps. And of course, you could add various other tiles that you wanted to showcase as relevant. And you could see those forecast numbers and the sales teams, performance. These are coming from dummy data. The backend is Power BI data source. I want to show you three other views on how those Power BI dashboards can be easily configured and custom built to get this UI experience. In here, you would see yearly performance dashboard from various years, if you will, based on the Power Apps design theme. You could configure this pretty quickly. And as you can see, when I keep moving those drop down values, you would see those the report data getting refreshed automatically and showcases the change in the data and volumes. You could bring in bar chart and pie charts, and you can look at individual performance with indicators as well. It's only a sample to show some parts of the sales performance dashboard in a very user design friendly way. And it's a tablet experience that you're seeing. The same can be built for a mobile experience as well. Now, if I click on any of these, it would pop up and give some insights. And it's all coming from Power BI data at the backend. And you could configure the way that you want it to be. And likewise, you could configure those insights for various regions as well. As long as you have the data in Power BI, building this Power App is very straightforward and simple, and it's very native. Plus, I also want to show some other traditional Power BI reports, how you could really bring those assets into Power Apps. And what you see here is again a sample store report. These are real-time dashboard that you could see. It quickly refreshes the data at the backend. I'm using direct query so that any data that goes into Power BI is immediately available in Power Apps. And likewise, whatever updates that you make on this report in Power Apps would go into Power BI dashboard instantly. It's pretty much near real time. And you could design this the way that you want to in terms of configuring the dashboard. You could have one format in Power BI, and you could have another format in Power Apps for your executives. That's totally possible as long as you're building this on one true data set. And let's take a look at another report, which is all about financials. And as you can see, this is again real-time data sets coming from Power BI at the back end, where you could bring in all those tiles and dashboards into Power Apps with the native design fundamentals that's available within the Power Apps design. And it looks kind of neat and user friendly for the end users to look at the data and data sets. Again, the data is coming from Power BI. So what we are trying to do here in Power Apps is giving that mobile and tablet user experience, which is very interactive, and also giving them a lot of insights that we could get from Power BI database. And as you can see, all these data are real time. As and when I click on those locations, you would see at the bottom, the data keeps changing. So you could see them moving as and when I click on this, the data is changing, right? So we can build all these interactive dashboards, not only in Power BI, but also with Power Apps. In Power Apps, you get more advantage by using the design theme and making it available in mobile and tablet as part of the native Microsoft Power Apps offering. With that, we conclude the demo of Power BI and Power Apps native integration demo. Thank you.